On the news this morning, Anambra State Library Board celebrates 2023 Asusu Igbo Ga-Adigide. Niger Street in Onitsha undergoes stone-based construction and channelization of floodwater into River Niger. Nigeria military assures citizens of safety during the obstacle elections holding today in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo states, as thousands fall sick from toxic smog in eastern Pakistan. Good morning and welcome to Breakfast News. I am David Obokwasili. Before the news in details, remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. We begin from here in Oka, where the Anambra State Library Board has celebrated the 2023 Asusu Igbo Ga-Adigide ceremony with the theme Aku Achụtara n'Ike na Nanike. The event, which was held at the Professor Kenneth Dike Central E-Library Oka, attracted pupils and students of different schools, traditional rulers, government officials, and stakeholders who championed the promotion and sustenance of Igbo language and culture. Our correspondent, Chibuzo Koe, was there and now reports.
The event was an avenue for pupils and students to showcase their mastery and ingenuity in Igbo language spelling and writing as schools competed and awards were given to the best schools and students. Speaking during the event, the Anambra State Commissioner for Information, Sapon Onwosu, said that Governor Chukwuma Soludo is passionate about the promotion and sustenance of Igbo language and culture, adding that such an important event is critical to the survival of Igbo language and culture.
So na asụsụ achọpụtara na ọ bụ na agwadoro anya n'oge na-etere aka afụzi ya ofuru mgbado ụkwụ na nke a melu o ji wee dị m ka ife anyị na-eme tata adị mkpa.
In her welcome address, the acting director, Anambra State Library Board, Mrs. Obioma Obalomu, who wrote and read her address in Igbo language, explained that the ceremony is what they use to promote and sustain the Igbo language and culture yearly. Mrs. Obalomu commended the traditional ruler of Umweru, Igwe Bennett Emeka, who donated the 3 cups that were given to the 1st to 3rd schools that did well during the event, and called on the participants to ensure that they work towards the promotion and sustenance of Igbo language and culture anywhere they are.
Ejimunaka na dịka anyị nọchara n'ebe a taa na anyị niile ga-ebu oziọma nke ịkwalite asụsụ na omenala Igbo wee laghachi ebe dị iche iche anyị si bịa ma malite itinye ya n'ọlụ iji hụ na asụsụ mụ na gị agaghị efu.
Delivering a lecture on the theme Aku Achụtara n'Ike na Nanike, Professor Nkechinyere Nwokoye of the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka, described Ndi Igbo as very enterprising and industrious people who make money through legitimate hard work, but regretted the get-rich-quick syndrome among the youth of nowadays. While an award recipient at the event, Chief Onyachonamu Form argued that the erosion of Igbo language and culture was as a result of government's handing over of schools to the church that most times do away with people's culture and traditions.
Public school, mine on a public school.
Other awardees at the event were the traditional ruler of Nibo, Igwe Michael Ngene, the immediate past director of the Anambra State Library Board, Dr. Nkechi Udeze, the vice president, Ohaneze Ndibo Worldwide, Chief Damian Okeko Gene, the traditional rulers of Umweru, Igwe Bennett Emeka, and that of Umwaulu, Igwe Joel Egwonwu, among numerous others, while the State Commissioner for Culture, Entertainment and Tourism, Comrade Don Oninji, was present during the event. In Oka, this is Chibuzo Koye for ABS News.
Work is progressing on the 2.17-kilometer Niger Street, Onitsha. The project manager of TC Engineering Limited, the firm handling the project, Engineer Chao, disclosed this while speaking with ABS. ABS Works correspondent Ngozi Obleri, who monitored the pace of work on the road. We have details.
When ABS arrived Niger Street, it was observed that laying of stone base has commenced on the road. It was also observed that channelization of flood water into the River Niger is nearing completion. Speaking to the ABS, the project engineer, Mr. Xiao Yuang, said they have completed 800 meters of stone base on the road after laying sand and cement stabilization, noting that stone base will be completed within 2 weeks. He said that the channelization is remaining 950 meters to be completed and assured that asphalt will commence this month and will be completed before December this year.
We will start the transition work as soon as possible. The transition remains around 950 meters, and the road is 2.17 kilometers. But now we have completed 800 meters stone base, and asphalt will be done in November before Christmas. Everybody will benefit from this road.
Reacting on the development, some traders at the market, Mr. Chibuzo Maduka and Mrs. Amaka Amobi, said that for the first time in the history of the state, they are having a responsive government, and said that the suffering they have been passing through on the road has come to an end. They appreciated the governor for awarding the contract to an equitable contractor who they said is doing a quality job on the project.
Because I don't know about no one wait to say about that go Mechakwa would have no waka video chair for I blue back and Nebujelo, our governor. I lose on our with your quality equipment, everything I know. So we really appreciate him.
As no one who enjoy a messy I know connection can you see. Got the way I going to go when you can make shy here of no. They go to cost in Kusina. I know the child I measure I will Dubai. I hope I have 1 female over. I don't have fair. I hope we are Wakana. Yes, guide the world much. I reach and feeling our way before the slope. A measure here was not that pattern does under Potakita number 1. Oh, that is here who call him.
From Niger Streets, Fege Onitsha, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
The Nigerian military says it is deployed in strength for the off-cycle election today in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo states to emplace a safe environment for voters to come out peacefully and cast their votes. Our Abuja Bureau Chief, Ekwiyajide, tells us more.
The Director of Defense Media Operations, DMO, Major General Edward Buba, who gave the warning during an interaction with journalists on the ongoing activities of troops in the country, said the caution became necessary following reports of plans by some individuals to disguise in military gear to orchestrate havoc and disrupt elections in some areas in Saturday's off-cycle election. He warned that the military will not fold its arms and watch its image dragged to the mud. Hence, those who have intentions of disguising as soldiers to bring problems during the elections should be wary. There will be injurious consequences for such actions. Major General Buba stated that the armed forces will continue to exert military pressure on groups that seek to derail any progress towards peace and security in the country, saying there is no doubt that such groups will be defeated. According to him, the coordination between the air and ground forces is yielding amazing results and achievements, adding that new platforms that will further enhance their capabilities to further root out the terrorists and destroy their military capabilities are in the offing. He said the operations of the last 1 week resulted in 113 neutralized terrorists and 300 of them arrested, including the arrest of 25 perpetrators of oil theft, among other achievements.
The coordination between the air and ground forces neutralized terrorists with 300 of them arrested. Troops arrested 25 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 91 kidnapped hostages.
In Abuja, Princess Ekwiyajide reporting.
Toxic smog in eastern Pakistan has made thousands of people sick, forcing authorities to shut some cities for the rest of the week. Smog in the country's second-largest city, Lahore, has risen to dangerous levels. The Punjab provincial government has ordered that schools, offices, malls and parks in 3 cities, including Lahore, be closed until Sunday. Pakistan's Punjab province borders the Indian state of the same name. Over the past few days, Lahore's air quality index, which measures the level of fine particle matter in the air, have hovered around the 400 marks. AQI levels at or below 100 are generally thought of as satisfactory. North India is also suffering from the impact of toxic smog. President of the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control, Dr. Rafiu Ladipo, has tipped Efe Ajagba to become the next Nigerian world heavyweight champion after the WBC silver heavyweight title holder succeeded in his first defense. Ladipo congratulated Ajagba for his victory over Australia's Joseph Goodall on November 4 at the Tahoe Blue Event Center in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Ajagba was very impressive, knocking out the Australian in the 4th round in the main event of a card presented by Top Rank. Reacting to the outcome of the fight, Ladipo told reporters that it was an entertaining fight, with Ajagba giving a good account of himself as he dominated the Australian in all rounds before sending him to the ground in the 4th round. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, or on X at ABS Radio TV. We're on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go, here are the main points again. We told you that Anambra State Library Board has celebrated the 2023 Asusu Igbo Ga-Adigide event as Niger Street in Onitsha undergoes stone-based construction and channelization of floodwater into River Niger. We also told you that Nigeria military has assured citizens of safety during the off-cycle elections holding in Bayelsa, Kogi and Imo states today. Thousands have fallen sick from toxic smog in eastern Pakistan. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news this morning. Thanks for joining us. I am David Okpokwasele.